this country's concern is that this government is mishandling so many important issues. We here in opposition don't know where to begin asking the questions on all those important things. One of them is the grey listing recently of our country. It's done irreparable damage to our international image apart from domestic, which we're getting used to anyway. I want to ask a number of questions concerning that to the Prime Minister. Prime Minister, you had, as the leader of the government, at least a minimum of 2 years of notice on the grounds of a potential grey listing. 2 years notice. And Mr. Speaker, Prime Minister and his government effectively didn't address it properly. So after so many warnings over a period of 2 years, we got grey listed. Number one question, can the Prime Minister now admit to the nation that he has failed the nation in avoiding the grey listing after having more than enough notice? That's number one. Number two, this has now become a matter of public concern. It's affecting every citizen, every corporation, every entity in this country now. It's no longer a private matter for the central bank or the government departments nor the cabinet. We are all impacted by this grey listing. Can the minister now publicly in the newspaper set out every single ground upon which the grey listing happened? Every single ground should be listed, so we all know as a nation what those grounds are. How did we end up there? Now this question, number two, is important to the next question, number three, which is this. Having set out those grounds, can he also in that same public notice set out his action plan? What are going to be the Prime Minister's corrective action to each and every one of those grounds? We need to know, because it's no longer an internal management issue for the government and its bankers, etc. anymore. It's now touching the ordinary Papua New Guineans. So we need to know how he plans to remove us from this grey listing. What are going to be his action plan in respect of each and every one of those grounds? Number three, what is the timetable for each and every one of those actions? By what time is he going to satisfy those international organizations responsible for the grey listing that adequate corrective actions have been taken, enough to eliminate that ground one by one until the last one is eliminated? So what is the timetable for each one of those grounds? Number five, Deputy Speaker, sorry. Can he also, in the same process and in that same notice, outline all the negative impacts on the affairs of this nation by the grey listing? In what areas of governance, of government, is there going to be an adverse negative impact? Take, for example, on Pacific-PNG, or on Wafi-Golpu, or on the state's credit ratings, which is usually prepared by international ratings agencies like Standard & Poor's, Moody's, all those international rating agencies. How is this grey listing going to impact in their opinion, and that will affect our credit ratings and our ability to borrow money in the future? What is going to be the negative impact on the kina, which has been going through a series of devaluation and hasn't finished yet, continuing to spiral downwards? What is going to be the impact of this grey listing on the kina, when it's already been going down for other causes, but now coupled with the grey listing, what additional negative impact will there be on the purchasing power of the kina? Finally, number 6, all of these are serious enough to demonstrate, and can he admit, therefore, that this sort of thing is evidence of the government's incompetence in managing the affairs of this nation? Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker.